Alrighty. First of all, I have to go and edit something on one of my other videos. There we go. Save that. Make sure my volume's down. There we go. Alrighty now. Let me go and let a certain person know that I'm live. Better yet, I have a better way to do that. I'll just go over here to the Discord and do it that way. There we go. The Meteor. One of the best but yet most annoying planes to try and use. Yeah, I was looking at something earlier today when I got on at about, I want to say 7 o'clock. Which it does not look like the event has started yet. And it is the 5th, and they said it would come out on the 5th, so I'm assuming they're probably going to either update the game midday or something else. But I was looking at the A4H. And I noticed the speed was 661 miles an hour at sea level, so obviously that's like right there next to the ground. But I was looking, I was like, well, okay, well let me look at what it carries. Guys, I noticed that it didn't carry air-to-air rockets. I'm like, wait a minute. I know the A4E Early carries one. So I went over here. Hey, Big Dog, what's up? And I was like, okay, so here's the A4E Early, and there's the air-to-airs. I was like, hold on. So if that other one carries nothing but bombs, does that mean that it's got a better engine? I look over here. 656. The other one is 661. So I'm like, okay, I got to check this out. This is the 8.7 version now. Take off thrust. Right? 3,240. Right? Now we go over here to this one. 3,510. It has a better engine in it. Quite literally, the A4H is built for ground attack. That is why it has a better engine, because of the fact that it is built for ground strikes. That is what that design is meant for on this particular plane. Now, obviously, this is the modified version, and you guys see it goes faster, and of course, it has air-to-airs, as you can see. And, you know, it still carries the same stuff and all. Of course, they decreased it so that it would be lighter. But it just blew my mind to find that little detail that I never would have found had I not actually, like, legit looked for it, you know? But anyway, I want to fly around in some jets, so I'm going to play some 7-7 until Douglas gets here, because Douglas is supposed to be playing with me. Also, my finger is like really badly infected, and I've been hoping with the last few days that it would go down, but it looks like it's getting worse, so I'm going to end up having to go to the doctor about it. So that's great. I don't want to go to the doctor. And I hate the doctor. But yeah, apparently, another thing that's been really, thank you. Another thing that has been really on my mind recently is apparently the dual sense controllers that the PS5 uses apparently have quote unquote been suffering from stick drift and everything. Guys, I use a dual sense controller. That's what I'm using right now. One I bought from the store for I think it's $74. Right? And I have yet to suffer stick drift or anything. And I figured out kind of sort of why. And I get the feeling I know why. And it's like really, really stupid. The issue isn't the fact, and I forgot to pack fuel, dang it. The issue isn't the fact that the controller itself. I am what I like to call a casual gamer, you know? Yeah, I play War Thunder a lot and everything. But I don't beat the crap out of my controller. I don't, treat it like it's, just something I can buy. I treat it with respect, basically, and, I take care of it, right? So I kind of got to thinking about it, and I'm like, I wonder if that's the issue. A lot of the players and the people that are complaining about, like, the issue with the controller are hardcore gamers. The ones that when they lose a match, you hear them slamming their controller into a wall and screaming to the top of the lungs, "What the fuck?" Those are the people that are breaking their controllers and then blaming Sony because they have stick drift. Now, I will admit, one of the biggest issues I ran into with the PS4, not the PS5, was when we were using it a lot, and we played it a lot, the original controllers, there was a red one and a black one, both of them developed stick drift because of the fact we were using them so much. Also, plain. I haven't used this thing in forever. Oh, Nike. Huh. I would have halfway expected for him to intercept. But nah, he just flew over like he didn't even care I was existing. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, now I get to try and fly my aircraft like a complete maniac and try and go for ground targets. Oh wow, okay. I'll take it. You won't hear me complaining. Guys, I don't think I'm hitting that. Wait, hold on, I might. Nope, pull out. That ain't gonna work. Might have to go back around. Am I being shot at? I think that's the AIAA. I don't like the way that this thing flies. Like, you have to really be careful with how you fly it because it suffers really bad. Alright, howitzer. You're next. I swear if they take that. No, I think they missed. Alright, there we go. We got it. Alright, pull out of that. Yeah, one of the issues I'm finding is I don't have the crew on this thing leveled up very well. So needless to say, here I am charging at the medium tank. Is there any armored cars? Or did they forget to add those by chance? Why is that an F3 right there? It's kind of scary. Is that a howitzer? It's an AA gun, yay! I killed something else, yay! Alright, I'm gonna try my hand at... Uh-oh. This is gonna end up bad, isn't it? Yep. Guys, I'm on fire. Engine, 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 engine. No, wing! I need that! No! No! No landing gear! No! And he killed me with one wing, too. Man, freaking computer players always get all the fancy good stuff that keeps them stable. Sir, I believe that... Oh, he's got his engines off. Never mind. Alright, well, I'm not doing that again. You know, it's funny. I'm like somewhat close to getting the Magok 1 leveled up completely. And then the funny thing is, like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, that is the issue I'm running into right now. See, 50, 70, there we go. 92 shells, 92 shells. Does this thing actually carry 92 shells? That's kind of insane. Alright, well, I need to modify one thing about this particular tank. Edit, flip. There we go. Yeah, look at him. He's so angry. Arr. And then this guy just looks so happy to be here. Alright, tiger time. We're gonna die. Especially with this much ammo, but it's fine. You know, I've been kind of holding back on getting this, and there was a reason behind it. I was holding back for a long time on getting it because I wanted to wait until, like, other packs were coming out so that, you know, people would see this and they'd be like, oh, well, that's an old pack. But, like, it would be more rare to see it instead of everyone having it. And for me, I like it better when it's a rare or a rarity to see a tank. Like apparently the premium 6.0 Israeli tank, the other Shershing, or the Isherman as they call it, excuse me, Shershing, yeah, that's totally what that was. Was no one paying attention? I saw a freaking EBR and nobody else saw him. Are they blind? Dude, I'm watching light tanks just charge into the battlefield. I've seen an EBR, at least 2 freaking Hellcats, or a Hellcat and a PT-76, whichever one it was. And nobody has been able to freaking take care of them. I got it, Tiger, watch out. Told you I had it. Rule number 1. Don't let them know your next move. See, bro was expecting that one, and then he saw me pop around the corner and panicked and died. Alright, I capped the point. Let me... Good shot on the T-34. We have another issue, and it's labeled as heavy tank. Alright, well, while they're doing their thing, I'm gonna go this way. Because I want to engage a heavy tank today for some reason. Heavy tank on heavy tank violence? Nope, what? Where? Really? You're gonna chicken yourself out and hide behind a rock and then call yourself a good player? Okay, cool. He doesn't want me to bring out the classic Tiger because I will murder him with that. I love my classic Tiger. Like, don't get me wrong, these Tigers look cool and all, but the classic Tiger will always hold a special place in my heart because of the fact that it is the classic Tiger. Hello, Billy Bob. Plane! That plane went, ew. Wait, rock. Oh god, Tiger issues. I'm such a German man, I forgot to look where I was going. Actually, funny thing is, a lot of you guys, I don't know if you've ever noticed or not, while I am at 6'7" in Germany, I don't play Germany very often. Actually, excuse me, that's incorrect. I'm at 7'3" in Germany now. I have the Weasel. I forgot about that. But still, like, I don't play Germany very often anymore. it's just one of those nations where it's like, not really. Like, I'm so concerned with, like, getting America to 6-7 and trying to, you know, just play the game and have a little bit of fun. I really don't care what nation I play. And I enjoy myself playing the different nations. But Israel was the whole reason, really, that I grinded out Russia like I did. And I have to admit, Russia's fine at, like, 5-7 if you know how to use their tanks. But the moment you fail to remember how to do that, you suck. Dude doesn't know what to do against a rushing tiger. Dang it! That should have at least... Yes, I got him killed! Somebody called me a noob. Or somebody called somebody a noob. I don't know who it was. I don't think it was the guy that's over there. Hold on. Who's in the VK? Okay, so that's the guy that was in the VK, so it wasn't that guy. Okay. Dude, you know, for the Tiger to be so big and heavy, it actually moves really fast. Like, you don't feel like the Tiger's a heavy tank when you drive it, to be honest. Like, when I play this thing, I don't feel like it's a heavy tank. I really don't. It feels more to me like a medium tank with a heavy tank gun. Kind of like the Panther II. Kind of think of it like that, you know? Because it dies like a medium tank. It drives like a medium tank, except it's boxy as all get out. But the funny thing is this is the tank that helped Germany really get a foothold in a lot of places during World War II. This was the tank that a lot of people feared because of the fact that it was really hard to pin until the British came up with the 76mm gun that they used. And he just gets shot. I can't tell. But when Britain did that, it caused the Tigers to die a lot easier. And that's why I like to call the Sherman Firefly the Tiger Killer, because that's basically what it is. Dude. Okay, this guy is sitting in the same spot, using the same strategy, and thinks he's skilled. I had my Tiger angled too. That's what pissed me off. But like, for me, talking about playing Germany and everything, it's fine. They can't hit me if I move. See, I told you I was fine. He's looking at me like, dude, you had a plane shooting at you. You just driving off like you don't even care. You're right, I don't care. I'm an AA gun, not a miracle worker. It's not my job to care. You know what's funny? I would love to see, and I'd love to know, and this is actually something I'd love to find out. I would love to find out if the Germans used a Panzer III chassis for an AA gun ever. Like, I know they used the Panzer IV for a lot of AA platforms, but they never used, I don't think they ever used the, I don't think they ever used the Panzer III for an AA gun platform. And that's what kind of aggravates me a little bit, is that fact. Now, Douglas, remind me what BR you wanted to play again? 8-0, I think it was, you said? And I'm guessing we're doing aviation, so that'll be interesting. Hey! Oh, excuse me. Oof. Alright, well, 8-0, here we come, I guess. And always bring out a helicopter. That'd be funny, right? Yeah. Bring out a helicopter into an air realistic battle and see how well that works. Okay, why'd we unready up? Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Hold on, guys, give me a second.
Friend, let's go into the room where the kid lies, whose body's being shredded by some perverse disease. What is your solution? You're going to kick back and say, well, if God was all powerful and all loving, this wouldn't happen.
Renowned astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson and Pastor Cliff Knechtley's ideologies clash. One claims that evil and suffering proves an all-loving God doesn't exist, while the other believes that suffering doesn't disprove God's goodness. Stick to the end and watch as faith and reason go head-to-head. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below.
The more I look at the universe, just the less convinced I am that there is something benevolent going on. So if your concept of a creator is someone who's all powerful and all good, and I look at disasters that afflict Earth and life on Earth, volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, disease, pestilence, congenital birth defects. You look at this list of ways that life is made miserable on Earth by natural causes. If there is a God, God is either not all-powerful or not all good.
If God is so loving and so powerful, then why do you suffer so much? Why do innocent people get raked over the coals? What's going on? Doesn't God care? Or is he simply too weak to do anything about it? Now, one of the reasons that I think if you don't have a home church, you should make Fellowship Church your home church, is because of what Pastor Ed and his precious wife Lisa went through in losing their precious daughter in 2021. I mean, you're a pastor. That's not supposed to happen to you and your wife. So why? Why does God allow people to get destroyed by circumstances, by other people? Is God disinterested? First part of the answer is, I do not know. I don't know why God allowed evil and suffering. For thousands of years, philosophers and theologians far more intelligent than me have struggled with that issue, and they've never come up with an ultimate answer. And the Bible does not answer that question ultimately. So I do not know. And I can promise you in 1997 when I went out to Madison, Wisconsin, where my brother, younger brother...
Alright, well, that's enough of that crap. I'm back to the stream on that one. I can't stand somebody. Hello, Max. I'm sorry. This is something I need to talk about. I can't stand somebody that says, with all the chaos and all the death and every disease, natural disaster and everything that happens in the world, there can't be a God. People think that God controls everything. God created this earth, yes. Do I believe that He controls every disaster, every disease? No. What a lot of people need to really do is they need to go back to Genesis, and they really need to, in depth, read it. The devil himself creates these disasters that kill hundreds upon millions in some cases. He creates these diseases. And a lot of people ask, well, if God's so powerful, why does He allow it? Because God knows that He's already won. When the end day comes, those people that have already died, my Father will rise from the grave. And we will go meet Jesus. We will go meet God. We will be judged at that moment. Not before, not after, that moment. God will look at us, He will look at the book of life, and if we are not in it, the devil gets us. It's been told in the Bible, and apparently, and I found a short on it, and I could probably pull it up if I wanted to. We're not getting into a match like this, guys. Matter of fact, I think I will pull up the short. Give me a second, I have to find it. Watch later. And this guy makes a really good point. So here we go.
We found the body of Jesus in Egypt in a hidden chamber. Well, how about we see what Jesus himself has to say about it?
I will read what it says.
They say that
Matthew 26 or 24:26. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not.
he found me in the desert, do not believe them. Where did they say they found him? The desert in Egypt. But hold up, what was the second part of that verse again? If they find him in a secret chamber, do not believe it. And where did they say they found him? A secret chamber. Hold up a minute. Okay, hold up. No, seriously, hold up. So you're telling me if I actually read the Bible, then I'll be able to tell what's true and what's false?
People need to learn that the Bible predicts a lot of things that happens. COVID, it predicted that. It predicted a lot of things. And but anyway, are we gonna like sit here and wait for one of y'all to change? Because if so, I can easily just end the squad. Uh-oh. Oh, guys, look! It's here! The Normandy event is here, and they didn't even update the game. So let's see, how many points do I have to... Holy shit. I have to do 6 of these. Get this freaking thing for a 6-0 battle rating? What the LVT knockoff is this? Man, come on. I'm assuming that it probably won't let me go into battles now because of the... Nope, it will. Alright, well... Guys, I want to grind this out, so I'm going to play some tanks. So I'll let you guys grab some tanks and let's go, because I really want to grind that out. I really do. I'm not one that likes to ground things out, but it says here that I can play ground realistic battles and I can get a decent amount if I do good. So I figure at 8-0, it'll be the best chance I have to doing this. So if you're going to play, let's go. Come on, I'd like to go and actually do something today. But the Russian and the American team thing is not going to work. I can tell you that now. Also, does anyone have any idea when the next update will come out? Guys, I'm not going to say it again. America and Russia are not going to get in a freaking thing together. So either one of you has to change or one of you has to leave. I can sit here. I don't care. Or I can leave, and then y'all can fight over it yourselves. Thank you. Of course. I have to sign in again, guys. How do I do this? I have to end the stream. No, wait, hold on. I think it just did the weird thing. It's fine. Evening, Governor. Yes, and I bloody talk like this. No, it's bloody not. It's 11:08. I will make you bloody suffer. Poor Douglas, he's in a BT-7. You suffer enough just being British now, don't you? No, dear sir. Your government is so flipped up right now. Wait, no, hold on. Do what now? No, I didn't. I was too busy ignoring you. What would you said? Oh yes, having more pride freaking transgender fucks in your country than mine is really a better country. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna drive off from that one. I wasn't here. Yeah, whatever. I'm being completely serious. Fucking British people are so fucking racist. The bad thing is they're racist against their own freaking descendants. That's the bad part. Shell! Douglas, run! Hold on, KV1, I'm on the way. Douglas, if I'm thinking correctly, it works for every nation that you play, so it doesn't really matter. That's why I'm using that's why I'm using Israel to grind it, because Israel's my highest nation right now. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Hello, Douglas. The Magok one just died. Run. There's a mouse! Holy shnikes! Run! Where? What? No. Douglas, no. Douglas, I failed you. I'm sorry. Did they kill the mouse yet? No, they have not killed the mouse yet. Of course they haven't killed the mouse. Why would they kill the mouse? You know, they see a petard and they immediately think, oh yeah, that's the more dangerous target here. What the fuck do you want? Fuck Canada. There you go. There's your answer. Hey, Douglas, I got shot. It kind of hurt. You know, it's bad enough when Alberta, Canada leaves Canada because Canada sucks so bad. So, that's all I'm going to say on that matter. Let's see, ever since Trump just asked if they wanted to be a part of America, they've done nothing but be assholes towards the Americans since. So, I mean, they want a war, come the fuck on. We'll beat the hell out of you like we've done every other fucking British person. We have fucking independence and more independence over here than they have up there. You can't even freaking own a handgun over there. It's more safe, and it's quite literally proven any nation that does not allow its people to own a gun, if they revolt, it ends up failing miserably because they have no weapons. You want to make a country a better place, you give the citizens the ability to defend themselves in their own homes. Because the British government makes you falsely believe that you can own a gun, but then they make it completely impossible to actually get a gun. I can go to a gun store right now and get a rifle and get a permit for it. No freaking issue. Britain, it takes you months, if not years, to even be able to lay a freaking eyeball on a gun. Douglas, stop dying to Vidars. Okay, I don't want to go that way. Nope, I'm gone. Hey, dadgummit! No, the Soviet Union is now the British Union. That would be funny. Hey, here's an idea. Let like Britain and then America attack Russia, and then we can do to them like they did to Germany after World War II. If that wouldn't be iconic and ironic at the same time, there wouldn't ever be anything. Nuke? No, shoot it down. No, wait, it's friendly. Never mind, don't shoot it down. Friend! If I'm being honest, like, I don't, like, you know, I know it seems like I have a lot of hate towards Canadians. I don't have a hate towards the country, because the country over there is, like, beautiful. That's one of the reasons I don't want Canada to become a part of America. But they, like, overreacted when Trump asked if they wanted to, like, become a part of America. It's like, hey, do you want to be your 51st state? And they're like, no. And Trump's like, okay, then, here's a tariff, because I have to make money somewhere. And, you know, I gave you the option to join us and you wouldn't have to deal with it. But no, you said no, so here you go. That's your consequence. And he did it not only to Canada, but he did it to China and what was the other nation? Mexico. And then they, like, the freaking Canadians immediately started hating on him for it. And it's like, he's trying to get us out of the debt that we're in because of the fact our president that was before us, if you even want to call him that, freaking raised our debt ceiling and instead of trying to fix what the issue was. Mr. Fall Up the Stairs, Joe Biden. It's bad when you can't walk that you fall up the stairs. Twice! I actually think in that one video he did it like 2 or 3 times. No, Max, I'm trying to grind this out. KV1, you're going to have to invite me. Or make me leader again so I can invite Max. Like, I don't... Like, you know, I know it sounds like I hate Canada and all that. I don't hate Canada. But the people that live there acting the way that they do... And then you wanna know the thing that really pissed me off. I went on Facebook one day, and they made a map, and they freaking had the audacity. Basically, it's a threat to America. And somebody drew, and they traced over Canada, and they traced down to the California coast and took like all of the West Coast. It's like, come on, bitches, come on. You want to be bold enough to do that shit? Come on. But see, all it is Canada is all talk and no freaking action. If Canada thinks for 1 second that America, or Trump for that matter, is going to sit there and let them think that they can do whatever the hell they want to, they got another thing coming. Go ahead, try and invade us. You're going to get pushed back within the first freaking few days, if not the first day. I mean, it's bad enough that when part of Canada sees that, you know, the government that's running Canada is so bad that they go, you know what, we don't want to be a part of America, but we don't want to be a part of Canada either. We're going to become our own thing. And they're like, we're like leaving. It almost feels like Canada's getting ready for a civil war, because basically the Alberta seceded from the Canadian government. And they left, and it's like, a civil war. I want to watch this on television. The biggest issue is the fact that it's like what I was saying. The Canadians are not allowed to own handguns. So, like, you could be walking down the street and you could get mugged and you'd have nothing to freaking defend yourself with. But from what I understand, you're allowed to purchase, like, rifles and shotguns and shit. And it's like, okay, so you're going to let somebody buy a high-powered shotgun, but a little rinky-dink little gun to put in your purse so that you can defend yourself. You're going to say no? Huh? Okay, so grandma's gonna walk down the street with an AK-47 and you're okay with that, but she can't own a revolver? Nah, that make no sense. KV1 enjoyer, make me leader. But anyway, continue with what you were gonna say. I think bro died. Just disappeared. Hi, Creeper. Okay, I don't have time to sit here. So Douglas is doing his own thing. KV1's doing his own thing. So, alright, here we go. You know, the bad thing about, like, the American Civil War is the fact that a lot of people think, oh, it was fought over slavery. It had nothing really, in my opinion, to do with slavery per se. No, it doesn't. And it never will. Anyway, going back to what I was trying to say before I was so rudely cut off, the American Civil War, a lot of people say, oh, it was only about slavery. No, it's not. From what I understand, from what I've read and what I've studied, the American Civil War it originally began because of the fact that the South felt like they didn't have a voice in Congress and everything. And really they didn't. like every time they would mention something or protest against something that they wanted to do in Congress, Congress would just ignore us. So the South was like, and where I live at, first to secede from the Union. Very proud of that, by the way. Don't care what anyone else says. It's a very proud moment for me in my state. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna be good. I'm in danger. But anyway, the biggest issue that we run into is nobody wanted to hear our opinion on anything. So what did they do? The South was like, you know what? We're going to create our own government because y'all ain't being fair. So we're just going to solve the issue. All right, here we go. I'm going to... Uh-oh, I don't want to poke out. Woo! And then America left, or the South left, and then because of that, Abraham Lincoln got all mad, and he's like, you need to join the Union again. A nation divided is going to fall apart, or whatever the quote is. And, you know, he was right on that aspect, but he made it about slavery, and that's what a lot of people need to understand. He ended up making it about slavery. He didn't... Okay, you just died. Okay. I'll take that as a clue to leave. Uh-oh. That's not good. Charge! You've said my name about 5 times. What do you want? Oh, there's another one! Took his loader again. No. Ah! I'm sorry, I can't listen to it anymore. It's pissing me off. But anyway, going back to what I was trying to say. When the South left, other states joined. Or when South Carolina left, other states joined in. And they agreed with what the South was saying. And it was because of the fact that the Union refused to listen to our opinions. They refused to listen to our reasoning. And, you know, at that time, the South was like, and I dare I say, and I hate to say it because, you know, I live here, South Carolina and other states were very lazy. They did not feel like it was their job to plant their crops and all of that. They did not feel like that was their job. They felt like they were supposed to have other people to do it. So they were lazy, you know, basically. And they figured, well, if we hire or we get a buttload of people that don't really matter, which was their point of view at that time, and we just make them pick our cotton and stuff, we can make a lot more money doing that than if we did it ourselves. And even when the cotton gin was invented, guess who still had to run it? And this is exactly why I don't like freaking talking to British people about nothing they understand. This is War Thunder. 'Tis very entertaining, I promise. come now, Vidar. We have job to do. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Me. No! Dang it! Max! Alright, hold on, let me check our right. Alright, our right's clear. Alright, here, you go first. You have armor, right? Bro refuses to go first. Alright, I don't see anything. There's something! ATGM! Shoot that! Please shoot that! Please! Uh-oh, my engine's out. I can't do anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Walk into the gun. Please walk into the gun. Please. Walk. My gun doesn't fire! Oh, I hate this freaking game sometimes. I really do. Yes, Jay. You know, the fact that the education system is so flipped up in Britain to, like, suit how they want history to go is insane. Like, at least I can say in the American history system, we tell it how it happened. Britain, on the other hand, is like, oh yeah, we did everything right. We did everything correctly, and everyone else was in the wrong. When what British man, as we call him in the Discord, failed to mention was the fact that during the Civil War, guess who it was that was going to join the Confederacy? It wasn't the Portuguese, it was the British. You want to claim that you were trying to abolish slavery, yet you were trying to help the South win the war? Okay, yeah, whatever. I get so sick of, like, false narratives, it's not even funny. And then they believe everything they see on the internet. It's like, dude, do the reading. Actually learn something instead of letting the internet tell you what you should believe. Have a mind for once. But, like, even me being a Southern person, I know the South was in the wrong. And I'm glad that we lost the war. But I would have liked it to have been done more fairly. I'm gonna die now. Yep. I should have aimed for the turret and not the freaking... I don't know why I keep going for that front plate, because it's never gonna pin that. But, like, you gotta think about it like this. Like, had the South won the war, we would still have slavery to this day. African Americans, black people, they would still be enslaved. And the free America that we know and love would not exist. Although, if I'm being honest, there's some points where I would honestly love the South to step in and say, yeah, we're going to take over the government. And with the whole Pride Month and all that bullshit, that would be one of the best things that we could do, is stepping in right now. Because that whole Pride Month bullshit would be gone, and I know it would, because the South is full of rednecks and people who hate freaking people that are stupid. Okay, give me a minute, Jay. I'm trying to, do this match, and then once I do the match, I'll join. Sir, you seem to be being shot at. Where are you getting shot from? Okay, you died. I'm just gonna back up now. I'm gonna change my zip code, my phone number, and everything else. Goodbye. Dude, is it bad that I really don't know where that shot came from? Oh, there it came from. You punk. I bet he thinks he can win the war. Yeah, sure, kid. Of course, now there's an airplane that wants to kill me now, too. Hey, if somebody could fix me, I might actually be able to kill this sucker. Uh-oh. Tank behind me. Tank behind me. He's gonna be on this road here in a second. Possibly. So you're gonna let me die to a tank that I can't even fire at. Great. Nice. Great to know my team loves me. No, he went around and freaking killed me. But yeah, had the North, and I will still say this, the North had the numbers. Yes, they had a lot more people in support of like abolishing slavery and everything. But when you really look at it, I don't really know how to say it. The South had something over the North, and we still do. I don't really know if we still do for a fact, but I kind of feel like we still do. And that is military superiority. We had better trained officers, better trained generals. The only reason that Robert E. Lee surrendered after the Battle of Gettysburg is because he made the wrong call, and he knew he did. And he admitted defeat, and he surrendered so that the men could go home to their families. That is what I find so interesting about the American Civil War, is a lot of people don't really see and read in between the lines. All they see is, oh yeah, the South was bad. Here's the thing, alright? The only difference between the North and the South during the Civil War was the fact that the South, well then, he's dead. I don't even know where that shot came from. Oh my god, he's like firing way the flip over yonder. I don't even see him. That's how good he's hiding. Dear Lord. I'm gonna go this way. Hello. But the funniest thing on during the Civil War and everything for me is a lot of people don't really tend to really try and understand the South's perspective. Having all Alright, motherfucker. You wanna play like that? You wanna cheat and hide like a little bitch because the fact you think that just because you have a little wheeled car that you can freaking kill people with ease? Oh, hell no. You're gonna fucking get sniped your ass away. Alright, where's this fucker at? Better yet, let's just drop some damn artillery on his ass. If I could get a damn shot, that'd be great. He's hiding like a little bitch, and that's the funniest fucking part. Like, he's not even fucking trying to actually fight anybody, he's just hiding like a little bitch. I try not to swear a lot, but when I'm pissed off, I get very verbal, we'll put it that way. Normally, you won't find me swearing a lot. I promise. Okay. I'm done with that match because that is such a try-hard. That is such a try-hard. I'll join back, Maxwell. It's just that I got to go do some matches, bud. But anyway, going back to that subject. After the war, the Civil War and everything, people thought that, you know, and I will admit, like Alabama, South Carolina probably was. I wouldn't say South Carolina was one of the more racist places, but I will say Alabama and Mississippi were definitely one of the more racist places. And the South didn't take very well to having to lose their slaves, because then we had to like completely figure out what and how we were going to live. And that made it very difficult for everybody, I believe. And yeah, hi guys. Yeah. Dude, you can't tell me. You can't. Uh-oh, artillery. That's my worst nightmare. That was scary. I want to shoot something. I took his track. Help, I'm broken. Oh wait, I'm only down for 8 seconds, that's fine. Good news, guys, I took his track. That's all I could take. I fired a shot because he fired at me. So I just went, okay, da-dunk. Oh good, I got an enemy kill assist, that works. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Hurry up and tell it then. Yeah. We might have to go do the casino heist then. Or you might have to get it ready and then we can do it together. Well, either way, I'd like to do it at least once. Just to see. You'll make a lot of money. You said you'd take 85% of whatever, so. I mean, 50 50-50. Is it British? I think it's a British film. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know that movie, but okay. You know what's funny? I do know of one movie that is also called, I think it's War Dogs or something like that. And it's called, it's a British film. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so glad I killed that. So there's a tank right here, and I'm hoping he doesn't know I'm here. Because my reload is pretty long. And I don't like him. He keeps killing my friends. I must murder him. But I'm afraid... Oh, that's not good. Hey there, buddy. He has bad memories of me. Took his track. Dang it, I got killed by a BTR, of all things. If I'm being honest, people are talking about how 400 subs is big, and it for this channel, considering I never figured I'd get to 100, yes, it is big, but it's been a long haul over the single year that we've been here, and a lot of allegations, a lot of big events, and only in a year, guys. Like, so we got a long haul ahead of us. I'm curious what, how do I say this? I'm curious what the road will lead us to. Who? What do you mean she was annoying? Yeah. Yeah. It was a rat. I should have honestly, if I'm being honest. Oh, hi, I'm sorry. You took my gunner, I'm sorry. Oh. If I'm being honest, it was right there in my face and I didn't think about it. Talk to. It did feel good to have somebody to talk to, but then finding out that they were a liar, and then finding out that her sister, and possibly her as well, were doing nothing but feeding the allegations of Mr. Mediocre, it pissed me off to a point to where if I ever find her on the internet again, I'll probably freaking expose her for who she is. And it might even make me end up creating a video about it. I don't care. Like, that's how much I really don't like her anymore. It's only been about a year, so not really. No, you will not kill me again. I told you you wouldn't kill me, you prick. I just had somebody to talk to. I didn't really care about anything else, if I'm being honest. Somebody that I thought I could, like, freaking actually... No. No. Oh, dang it. I still have that now. She made it worse. But see, now I've, you know, if you're gonna come in, you need to come in. If you're gonna go out, you need to stay out. Stupid mutt. The biggest thing for me is I learned from that experience, and I learned that putting my trust in somebody, and I think the biggest thing that I learned from that is, you know, I already knew females were trouble, so that's something, you know, whatever. But I was willing to give her the benefit of the doubt that she wasn't one of those troublemakers, and come to find out she was. And my biggest thing was, why is everybody getting... Holy crap! Of course I missed. I know, right? Years, plural. I don't know. It's always something that's kind of in the cards and kind of like one of those, like, you would have not joined it? Why? Come on. Where? Oh, well, I can't help you with that one, sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry if I don't seem very talkative. It's just I'm trying to concentrate and I'm listening. It's just that, you know, the funny thing, you know, talking about her and everything, I thought that we were friends because she made it seem that way, right? No, I had a 268 freaking put a bullet through me before I even got out of my spawn, and they think it's okay to spawn camp people because of the fact they couldn't show actual skill if it slapped them in the face. Anyway, but the funny thing was, I kept asking her, and it should have been a red flag. It should have been a red flag, if I'm being honest. I kept asking her how old she was. Like, I asked her like twice, I think. And she's like, I don't feel comfortable sharing that information. And, you know, being the person that I was like, okay, well, she's just not comfortable with me yet. It's fine. And I kept letting it slide, but something in the back of my head kept telling me, you need to find out how old she is. So I asked her again. You know, the first time I asked her, you know, was more or less for my own sake. And then the second time I asked her because, yeah, I really wanted to know, and she refused to tell me. She's like, I still don't trust you enough. And it should have honestly, like, threw a red flag up, but it didn't, and that ended up really blowing up in my face. Yeah, I hate that too. Like, me and you, like, you notice how when, like, what was a few months ago, dear Lord, Jay, I wasn't talking to you or Big Dog very often at all. And it was like I was so focused on streaming. I was so focused on streaming all the time that I kind of lost track of my friends. I got you for 5 more minutes. Come here. Dang. But, like, and then And then, like, Big Dog brought it to my attention, and he's like, you don't seem to play with us anymore. And it really, honestly, when I got to thinking about it, he was dead right. Like, I didn't play with you guys as much. Yeah. I made it seem like I was busy, but it was more or less that I was just focusing too much on streaming. I mean, yeah, I stream. Yeah, I really do, honestly. I wish I could do more than sit here and do nothing all day, but that's never going to happen. But, like, I was so focused on subscribers and getting streams out and everything. I completely lost touch of myself. Yeah. 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 Yeah, but see, the bad thing was, I found out afterwards, she didn't even like doing the role plays. No, she didn't want to. She did it because I begged her to. That was the only reason she did it. And, yeah. And honestly, I wish you would have, like, brought it to my attention and everything. And the bad thing was, you know how old she was. I'm not going to say it here. But everybody in the Discord thought she was 15. Everybody, including me, thought she was 15. And then she ended up being way younger than that. I'm not starting it until Jay gets in here, Max. So, like, when I told everybody what happened, they were like, oh, man, we thought she was 15. And... yeah, because she, in the streams, like, people would be asking her in the streams and stuff, people would be asking her how old she was, and one person actually she lied and had one person thinking she was 15, and then everybody else started thinking she was 15. The only reason that I really connected with her the only reason that I really connected with her a lot was because she was like one of the very first people that actually found my streams, and she was nice to me. She was telling me that, you can do you're such a good YouTuber. She was like kissing my ass basically, and I wish I honestly, basically she was glazing me, and I really needed the lift up. I really did. And, I thought that we were friends. And then all that crap happened. And, I haven't talked to her since. I have not talked to her since. But, the thing that really got me with that whole situation was after her mom and her sister made her block me, she used her friend to keep in contact with me. And eventually... it got to a point where she goes, tell him I'll never forgive him. And I'm like, you lied to me. I told you how old I was. I showed you what I looked like, and everything. I did all, I sent her a picture of my face and everything, trying to gain her trust. And she still freaking, lied to me. I'm assuming that probably... I don't know if she showed her sister and all what I look like, but I know that her sister immediately thought that I was a predator, so, whatever. I don't care. Her sister was a bitch. I don't care. But, the thing that really got me was I was completely honest with her the whole time. she was lying to me. She lied to me the entire time we were talking. Yeah. Yeah. Because I honestly thought I could trust her. And then, like, I basically dropped it. But the thing that really got me was after she was made to block me, she used her friend. And then the last thing she told me, or sent through her friend to tell me, was tell him I'll never forgive him. And then me and her friend talked a little bit. Like, not much, you know, here and there. And then right before Valentine's Day this year, the friend was sad because she didn't have anybody to go with, right? And, you know, I said, well, you know, I never have anybody for Valentine's Day. We can be lone wolves together, you know, whatever. And it was not like that, though. Not like that. It was more or less, you know, she would have nobody, I would have nobody. We would have nobody for Valentine's Day together, and that would be it, you know. And that was the last time I talked to her. I haven't talked to her since. Because of the fact, and her friend was okay with that. And here's the reason why. I explained to her friend how she had done me, and her friend was completely understanding. Yeah, I know. But, like, you know, her friend understood what was going on, and then I come to find out she wasn't supposed to have a boyfriend. She wasn't even supposed to be talking to guys really at all. And she had a secret boyfriend whom her parents did not know about. She was talking to me. No, she was talking to me too. And when I told her sister, I said, can I be honest with you? Sister goes, I'd hope so. And she said something along the lines of that. I told the sister that she had a boyfriend. And the sister immediately, you know, because I was telling the truth, or she hoped I was, she goes, well, what's his name? I said, I don't really know his name. And I found out his name afterwards. That's what killed me. Like, I found out his name afterwards. And I didn't. No, but, no, I told the sister, I said, I don't really know his real name, but his name on YouTube is such and such. I get the feeling that they did some digging and they found out who it was, and that's why she said, tell him I'll never forgive him. And you know what? I don't care, because from what the friend told me, because the fact that the friend, now they go to a Christian school, so like either one of them being in it, either three of them, like, and this is not taking shots at her friend because her friend was really nice, but her boyfriend and her friend, neither one of them needed to be in the school, because rat lies. Okay, you're in a Christian private school and you're lying to people. You're not honoring your mother and father's wishes. The boyfriend is judging the other friend because she was, like, I think she's a lesbian or something like that. And that was the problem with the other friend. Like, the other friend was a lesbian or something like that. Or bisexual, something like that. And it's like, all three of y'all need to be kicked out of that school because y'all are all sinning. Like, what the world? Y'all are supposed to be there to learn about God. And not only that, you're supposed to be there to be, you know, whatever. And y'all are in a Christian private school. And y'all ain't learning shit. But the thing is, on what account? Oh, I know, right? But, like, the funny thing was the fact that I honestly wish I could have talked to her mother after I found out the dude's name, because I would have told the mother, I would have said, you know, I'm not talking to her anymore, but I feel like it's my duty to tell you that she's been, like, lying to you this whole time. And I'd tell the mother about the boyfriend. What? Mm-hmm. And I would have told the mother that she had a secret boyfriend, and his name was coincidentally Christian, which is hilarious. And The funny thing is, the dude came to her house all the time. Her parents didn't say anything about it. They didn't find it off. They didn't find it weird. And here's the thing. She apparently, after she stopped talking to me, she started getting out more. She started going out more. Getting offline and stuff. Her guilt played a lot of that, a lot of part in that, and she couldn't handle it. That's why she basically cut off communication with me, was because of the fact that her guilt was getting to her because she knew she had done me wrong. And I'll admit, for probably a good 2 to 3 weeks, I was still hurting after, because like I had put so much trust in her and everything, and then she ripped it apart like it meant nothing to her. And the funny thing was, I made an analogy. I said, or I don't know what, a metaphor or whatever. I said, I'm going to give you what little bit of my heart I have left. If you break my trust, you're breaking my heart, basically, right? Or you're breaking what little bit of trust in my heart I have. And then that happens after I tell her that. And she walked away from it like she didn't care. But yet, it's all my fault, and I'm the one that she'll never forgive. Dang. Alright, Jay, you want to join the squad so we can go 8-0? What are you doing? Well, then when you can research it in here. No, we really didn't. Yeah, which we do that now, basically. I'm glad, if I'm being honest with you, I'm glad that things have went back to where it was before, as far as us playing together and everything. I'm glad that it's went back to what it used to be. What is what? I don't know. Yeah. It's because of the fact that the Swedish and the Russians and the Italian, or not the Italians, but the Israelis don't normally play together, I don't think. Russian main. Okay, hold on a second, Jay. We're going to look at your profile then. Oh, I don't main Russia, he says. I don't main Russia, he says. Let's see, how many in your top 10s? 1, 2, 3. IS-1, T-34-85, and then a T-55. And then you got, what, 3, 4 maybe American tanks? America and Russia, like, those are the ones you like to play a lot, I feel. Alright, spawn on the right side. What do you mean my head's too big? Jay, where you at? Jay, where you at? Jay. I said left side. Failure! I missed. I missed. I know. I'm coming for you. We'll be fine. Dude, they always have leopards. We're at 8-0. We'll be fine. Leopards are good tanks, if I'm being honest. No, he has the Centurion knockoff from the Swedish tech tree. Ow, he didn't like that comment. Hey Jay, he didn't like that comment that I just made about the Centurion knockoff. Hey, it's okay, Maxwell. I have a Centurion knockoff as well. Mine's called the Shot. Stop shooting at me. No, Jay, come back. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. What? POV, what? Does it have like ATGM? Oh, really? I'll tell you one ATGM that they've really messed up since I got the tank, and that's that, you know, that half track that has the ATGMs. I was trying to use that yesterday in the custom. I couldn't get it to, I couldn't get it to turn or move. Run, Jay! I've been shot. I just ricocheted a shot. Oh my god. There's an issue. I can't see him. He's right there behind that building, isn't he? He's right behind me, isn't he? I think he must have moved. No, he didn't move. He took my cannon breach. Oh, my cannon breach. No. 34 seconds of repair time. Great. I love it when they take my cannon breach. It makes me feel so low. Why is there an A4? A Leopard A1? A1? Oh, no. Jay, I feel like I'm gonna die. Fox, help me. I'm broken, and I can't get up. I missed my shot because the fact commander's sight is higher than high. Thank you. Yaboo! Ow, I've been shot. Stop shooting at me. I don't take kindly to being shot. Dang it. I missed. Reverse. I just bounced like 2 shots off this turret. They don't know where to shoot me. That's their biggest issue. I was about to kill him too. Okay, so there's a tank like right behind that building that just, it keeps smacking my turret. He's starting to piss me off. I missed. Oh my god, I hate this game sometimes. Ow, my cannon breach again. Again with the cannon breach, Jay. Jay, where are you? Jay. Jay, my cannon breach died again. Jay, don't go silent on me. My cannon breach is dead. My cannon breach died again. A Centurion, yep, here we go. Let's go, come on. He's right there. Jay, it was a bad idea to do that. Oh, it's like a leopard knockoff thingy. What happened? Did you die? I'm on the way in my other Magok. That's what you get, Maxwell, for not trying to help me. Thank you, Chris. I'm on the way, Jay. Maybe. Does it look dark? Jay, it's okay. I have the high ground. Hey, Jay. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Jay, wait for me. Jay, I see him. He's right there. Right there. Right there. Why do you and Big Dog always persist on picking on me because of that? Right there. Right there. Hops! What? Oh no, the evil laugh. Jay. Keep pushing, you'll eventually get some gun depression. Jay, you failed. They didn't miss. I know. I know. That little son of a... Jay, I might be dead. I'm backing up. No. Dude, that guy has been sitting on that same spot the entire match. He hit one of my smoke grenades. No, he hit me with a smoke grenade. He's right there. Jay, they're launching arty at me. He's right there behind you. Or in front of you. I'm here. I'm down to like 3 crewmen. He's right over there. I got it, Jay. Charge! If we charge from both sides, he'll never know what to expect. I don't know what house... Aw. Pricks. I don't know, I'm about to find out. Oh, Jay, I can't bring myself to kill that. It's an AA gun. I hit it. I hit it. Got an enemy kill assist. Well, stop sucking. I feel like long shots are gonna be your bane. Too old. Dude, I'm using the same type of tank you are. Oh my god, I almost got murdered. No, I am using HE shells. Or heat rounds. Oh, you mean those? Yeah, those are nice. Uh-oh, that's a friendly one. It's friendly, thank God. It does really well in close combat, actually. Well, hold on. If we're gonna... Never mind, I don't get to survive. He spawned back in the moment that I turned. Right there. Are we trying to shoot down the nuke now? Is that what we're trying to do? Where's he at? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, he's flying in, Jay. We're going to win the match here in a second. Gun salute! Congratulations, Jay. We won the match. Dude, why does the bottom look like boot cheeks? Boot cheeks, yes. I think we all died at the end. I got 14th. I only got an enemy kill assist. Chris, why are you watching VTubers? Chris, are you a gooner? I know, right? Good for you. Alright, let's go. Come on, let's do it again. Come on. War Thunder player goons to them. Question him, not me. Wait, who are we talking about that y'all are gooning to or whatever? What's this YouTuber y'all are talking about? Guys, I wanna figure out who they're talking about. Who are y'all talking about? No, I wanna go and figure out who it is that they're talking about. It's required that y'all tell me, Chris or Average. I don't care. I hope it's not a... They're saying it's a VTuber, which, by the way, guys, when I do the Q&A that I'll be doing on, I think it's June 30th, I'll be using my avatar to do it because it'll be more interesting. You guys will actually get to ask questions to Wolf instead of me. Jay, are you ready to go, by the way? Okay. Yeah. What the flip is this that I'm looking at? Guys, I want to die. I don't ever want to look at that again. I want to murder both of you. No. That is the bane of all War Thunder players right there. Anyway, I have a tank to grind out that I bet you have a wolf puzzle. Max, shut up! We don't talk about my wolf puzzles. Actually, coincidentally, let me find the Walmart bag. Actually, I think it's a Goodwill bag. I found it at Goodwill. Oh, it fell out of the bag. No, wait, hold on. Nope, that's the soldier thing. Nope, that's the box to my old speaker. That's the last ship. That's a good thing there. Yeah. The bad guys books. Oh, look, my little brother's Xbox controller that I borrowed to use for BeamNG that I never gave back to him. iRobot. That's actually a really good movie. I don't know where it's at. Wait, do I have a wolf plushie? It's not really a plushie. It is a stuffed animal. He sits beside the TV. I've actually taken a picture of it and put it, I think, either in the Discord or I've put it in my, I've posted it on the YouTube thing, the posts. Yeah, I saw that IRCM. I'll answer those questions when I do the live stream that I'm gonna do. I saw those questions, and those are actually decent questions, so I will definitely be answering those. And I guess since I'm gonna be doing the stream, if anybody asks me questions while I'm in that stream, we'll also do that as well. But I think you've made it up to, this makes like 4 or 5 days, so probably I'll say just 2 more and you should be able to get access to it. Joke's on you, I closed the Discord down. Oh, I'm kidding. I haven't done that. I don't think I'll ever do that. There was talk at one point that I was going to do that. Wow. Wow, there's like 3 of them over there. That's interesting. And I took out the one thing that can actually eat HE round or HEGM rounds. So. Hey, I'm more of a talk show than I am anything else, if I'm being honest. But yeah, guys, if there's anything, if there is anything that you guys would like to ask, put it in that little section that I made. It'll be, I think it's like 2 or 3 posts under the recent one. Like I've made 3 posts since then. Just put your questions there, and when I do the thing on the 30th, I'm hoping to have at least 10 questions, decent questions. Not some of those, are you a furry questions, because I'm going to freaking remove those if they ever get posted, but... What the BMP? No. I refuse to die to you again. Thank you so much. I almost died. Wait, hold on. Where's the 3rd one? Where's the 3rd one? He's behind me! No, a fox! That one was the 3rd one. Yeah, like, I've already had somebody actually ask me, it was like, actually, the YouTuber's name is Nick Wild, and he makes, like, Nick Wild and Judy Hopps edits. He also does some Skibidi Toilet edits. I don't really watch those. I hate Skibidi Toilet. But, I do watch his Nick and Judy edits, and they're really good. I think he does really good on them. And, he actually commented, I think it was like 2 or 3 questions in one setting, and they were actually, what the, no. Uh-oh. Alright, rotate. Dude, why are my APCRs not pinning him? Dude, that pisses me off. My APDS rounds would not pin him. Oh wow, he killed the T44-100. But you know, the funny thing is like, I've never really done a legit Q&A, so I'm curious how it's going to go. And basically what we'll do is, for probably a good 30 minutes, I'll do a Q&A, and then we'll do like some Stormworks, I think, is what we'll do. We'll play some Stormworks. As a, I guess, a milestone marker for the channel, because I can't really do the Q&A, have the avatar up, and do War Thunder because I don't use my PC or my laptop for War Thunder. I use my console. I've tried, when I had it on my laptop, I tried connecting them and it would not do anything, so I just gave up on it and I just kept on with everything else that I was doing. So weird looking tank, but okay. Let me know which one of you guys want to join me, because if you guys want to join me, I need to know. Also, In, I want to say probably an hour, maybe. Ow, my cannon barrel. Why am I being shot? I don't want to be shot. I want to live. No, go away. No, don't kill me, please. He took my track. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. No, okay. Well, if at first you don't succeed, bring out an ugly AA gun. Yes, that would be me. What? No. Hops! No, what was it? What was it? Carrots, hops, and then it was Judy. You remember? Hops! Oh. Guys, okay, I got this. I have a, I got this. I have a little AA gun that has more 20 mil than I know what to do with. Here we go. Charge! What thing looks like an M18? The turret is, but... yeah. Everything else looks like it, like they took like a LVT and like ripped it apart and put it together and... yeah. It does. That's why I'm grinding for it so much. I'm gonna try, but as bad as these matches are going, I might not get it. 35,000, I believe, is what you have to get in order to get it. Yeah. And you have to get, like, I think it's like 6 of them? Yeah, if they made it to, like, where you had to get, like, 1 or 2 or maybe 3, like, I could deal with it. But when you, like, try and force it to where people grind the game out so hard, like, it would be nicer if, like, you could research through it using, I don't know, let's say for the sake of, like, say, using Golden Eagles to research through it. Like, you could speed through it using Golden Eagles and stuff. I don't have any more. I'll be glad when the update comes out, though. The new update that they got coming out. Because I think that'll be nice. Oh, it... oh, wow, hold on. Oh, dude, you can skip through them. Yeah, it says tasks. All right, I'm looking at them. Look at my screen. It says complete instantly. It's 6,000 or 699. 699. Sorry. And it looks like you have until the 17th to get it. Dude, I might just get me some Golden Eagles next week. Wait, hold on, the 17th. That is a week, isn't it? Hold on. The 17th. Let me look. I wonder if you can, like, complete the tasks after they're done. But it gives you, like, a certain amount of days. I'm trying to find my calendar. Why is it so difficult to find a calendar? There we go. All right, 17th is... Okay, so the 17th is almost 2 weeks from now. It's by 2 days. It's off by 2 days. It would be 2 weeks. It's not really giving you a specific BR, but it does say like rank 1 through 4 is 0.9 times the research. At rank 5, it's just 1. At rank 6, it's 1.1, and then anything above that is 1.2. So take that as you will. Basically, high tier gives you more. Yeah. And then of course it says so the way that you would do this is if you did ground RB, you'd get 1.33 times the research. Okay? And then if you did simulator battles, it'd be 1.8, and then if you did arcade, it would just be times 1. So I'm not even halfway there, Jay. What now, huh? Yeah. I'm trying to get it to where I can freaking invite people, but like freaking people keep on... Are you wanting to play with me now? You, dummy. I thought you said I was touching the... No, bro, I legit thought you said I'm touching the T-72. Hold on a minute. Hops! Jay, you're a lot. You cost too much. Dude, the T-80 sounds like it'd be interesting. Why are you grinding out? Yeah. Like, why are you grinding it out so hard? Like, I mean, I know that Russia is like the favorite when it comes to Gaijin, but I have to admit there's one thing that makes Gaijin seem like they're playing fair. Other nations have gun depression. The Russians don't. Because it was overpowered. I mean, you could technically still use it at 9.0, it's just going to be really difficult. Yeah, that's going to happen all the time. Well, that's good at least. Ow, I've been shot. Hold that thought. Dude, I can't shoot whatever's shooting at me, and I hate that. Depends. Dude. I hate freaking tryhards. I really do. You can't do anything at 8.0 anymore with 7.7 tanks because you got so many freaking tryhards. Like, I'm trying to level up all my 7.7s because of the fact that I want to try and get them out of the tech tree, or get them to where they're completely functioning, you know? Fully functioning tanks instead of just barely running. And I have so much crap. You would despise Astro. Why do you say that? I don't even know who this Astro person is, so... Who's Trooper? Dude, I swear. That makes twice now that I've been shot by a punk that can't freaking stop spawn camping corners. And that's all he's doing is camping corners. Your mic cut out. Aha! Oh, I only took your... I'm sorry. Owie. A very big one, actually, yes. Uh-oh. Wait, I can kill... Oh! You don't want to know. Somebody put that in the quote of the day. Well, see, there was a tank, and I took his driver, and I got so confident, and then I saw a big, massive freaking box of a turret appear out of nowhere and shoot me. That's why I said, oh! Oh, please spawn me in. Please spawn me in. I want to kill me a falcon. The state pooper? You know, people have actually made edits with that before. Duh. Are you mocking me or something? It's not like you said duh, and I was like, excuse me? You want to be sassy now? Barrel depression? It's Russian and it has barrel depression? Something's off. Sir? Yeah, that's right. That's right, I killed that and I'm gonna leave now. Dude, Jay, I just killed a tank destroyer and now I drove off. I don't even care anymore. I mean, yeah, uh-oh. What was that? That didn't look good. Now there's a French tank, and I can't do anything against half these tanks that I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm in, actually. Funny fact. I'm about to encounter a tank that has an autoloader. This ought to be interesting. Sir? Frenchie? Sir, where'd you go? Hello? No! Frenchie, please! Run for your life! I took his radiator. I got an enemy kill assist on him. Let's go. Jay, we're not going to talk about the fact what I just did to or helped do to a thingy. Jay, are you okay? Jay, are you okay? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I have no idea what you just said, and I'm on fire, so... Alright, my gunner's back, we're good. Now, where was that plane at? No! I'm trying to focus. Never mind, I don't get to focus, and SU-11 said no. Maybe. We'll see. Considering the fact that I'm trying to do a subscriber special, we might just do it for the subscriber special part 3 of 4, just since I'm doing the 2 of 4 right now. You know, that way people, the subscriber thing, never mind. Because I'm actually legit thinking about trying to just get the tasks and do them that way. But the issue is I don't have Golden Eagles right now. So that's going to be an issue. Because I won't get Golden Eagles until next week. And I don't have the cash to do anything else. So hold on. What's a BR that I really... Maybe it's not the map. Maybe it's the All right, hush now. All right, everybody. I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to get off. I hope everybody has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.